Alright, so to start, you're going to want a packet of 4 cards. You're going to have a little break on that packet, and you're going to be in Mechanic's Grip. You're going to move your middle finger to the top right corner, and the thumb of your right hand is going to go to the bottom left corner, and you're going to pick that packet up like that. From here, you're going to take your ring finger on the left edge of the card, and you're going to rotate that all the way around until it reaches a full rotation there, so the card's face should be facing you now. And from here, you're just going to strip off just one card, and you're going to clip it in between these 3 fingers. So you've got the middle and the pinky on the back, and the face has your ring finger. And that is stripped off from the top of that packet. So again, ring finger comes, rotates. I'm going to strip off the card there. I'm just going to move all of that away. So you're back with this grip that you started with, except you got a card over here now. Okay, and now the flare on this one, you're gonna tilt your wrist so that most of the back of the card is facing the camera, spectator, whatever. You just want this, you want that big display of that back right there. So you're gonna tilt that, and then you're gonna be doing kind of a, you're just gonna be extending and curling your fingers like that. It's kind of like that. So these happen at the same time, kind of like that. Okay. Like that. Okay, now from here, you're gonna bring this thumb closer so that you can almost kind of touch your thumbs without moving any of this down here. You're gonna move the thumbs together, and then you're gonna strip off a card here, and then begin to move this packet over again. And if you start to bring that up, you'll see that it actually flips over if you bring the thumb back like that. So you're kind of you're flipping that packet over. Okay, so again, just kind of stripping that and flipping it over. Okay, so now while that is happening, while this stripping process is happening, you're going to be bringing this hand in towards you, kind of almost underneath that right there. Okay, so it's coming up like this, and you're just going to extend the index finger, and then you're going to turn the hand back like that. Okay, so it's in this position, the back is facing you, and you're just sweeping that hand forward, and then extending, and you're flipping it back to kind of where we started. Okay, now from here, you're going to want to put your index on, not on the corner, but on the edge closest to the corner. And then you're going to want to move your middle finger, again, not on the corner, but on the close edge of that, right there. And then you're going to want to break off that card there. And you're going to want to make this kind of like sweeping, this kind of arc motion with the card. You bring the arc up, and then what's happening here is that basically you're splitting these 2 cards across from each other, and that's what forms that display right there, how that opens up. So again, the regrip is from here, you're going to go like that. Then you're going to pop that off, and you're going to make this sweep. You're going to sweep all the way up, so it's almost kind of like hiding what's going on. You're going to hide it, and then you're going to explode it out like that. So you want it to be as small as possible, and then as big as possible. All over from start, rotate, flare, drag, push, sweep, split. Now we're onto the thumb. Okay, and then your thumb is going to be contacting card on the short edge. The fingernail should be facing you, okay? And drop a card, that always helps. The edge, and you want your fingernail to be facing you. You don't want it to be the pad, you want it to be the side. Okay, and then what you're going to do is you're pretty much going to be moving your thumb down to your pinky, like that. So you're going to be transferring this card from the two thumbs down to that pinky there. Okay, now once it's in this spot, once these two cards are on similar planes here, you want to transfer your grip like this, and you're going to want to pinch it just in between the index and middle, like that. So that's pretty easy, just kind of move those fingers like that. Okay, and then as you open this, as you extend this back out, those two are going to be moving simultaneously, like that. And then as this is moving, you're pretty much, the card is pinched over here, and you're just going to push with the ring and kind of pull with the middle, and that'll cause that card to rotate, or you can put it back and make the square. Fingernail on facing you. Bring the thumb down to the pinky. Okay, and see I've already switched that grip. Going from here to here. Okay, and then you're just gonna push as you move these two over. You're gonna be pushing with this until it hits that thumb right there. And you want it to hit this thumb first, and then move that thumb to the card. You don't want to move this backwards. You want to keep all the motion forwards. Okay, and now from here, you're just gonna flex this a couple times, don't get too crazy with it. And then pretty much what you're gonna do to close is you're just gonna square these two cards up here, and then grip them like that, drop that one. And then it's pretty much just the closer to canvas. If you do canvas, you're in this kind of grip here. It's kind of pinched between the middle and the side of the palm there, and the index on top. So there's got to be some space down here, pretty much. And in that space, you're going to be putting your thumb. You just put your thumb down there, and then you just turn the wrist, and then you kind of pull with that index, and that'll get it to flip over like that. Okay, so again, just flex that. What I do is I bring these two cards together, and then I open it, and then I go as far as I can that way, and then when I come back this time, this is when I close it. Okay, so again, these two cards are just aligning. You're gonna grab them like that. You put your thumb on this edge right here, and just turn the wrist, and put them back on the deck like that. As a bonus, when you're right here in the square display, these 4 fingers are free. And so what you can do is a little, I can't remember what these are called. They're taught on Greg Irwin's instructional video, The Art of Finger Fitness, I think, or the Art of Finger Control, I think. And that full instructional video is on YouTube. It's about a half-hour long. It just teaches a bunch of like different things that you can do with your fingers, like the waves, and it just pretty much basic stuff like that. It's really good for cardistry and just good for your hands in general, so I'd check that out if I were you. So one last time, I'll just do a slow-mo. Okay, and that's prelim. Enjoy.